Hey guys, I just got off the phone with a friend of mine. He's in university at the moment, and he and I had a very interesting discussion about something that I've been saying for quite a while, and it's no shock to a lot of theists. But there's a quiet revolution taking place in the area of mental studies, I suppose, and consciousness. Obviously, we have the naturalistic view that consciousness is generated in the brain. That theory is actually being challenged, and it's coming more in line with the theistic idea that that consciousness is not actually coming from the brain. The brain is actually more like a antenna, and the body is like the radio, and it's picking up the signal, and it's being expressed. So there's this quiet revolution that's taking place where the idea is that consciousness is actually something outside the brain, but we tune into it, and it connects to the body and so on. And this is completely in line with Christian theology. We know when the body dies, our consciousness goes on. It's not actually part of the internal workings of the brain. Um, I think it was Schrödinger that once said, he quoted the idea that there is only one mind. And yes, in theological circles, we believe that. We believe we exist in the mind of God. The mind of God is the foundation for our morality, our aesthetics, knowing what's beautiful or not. It's the grounding of the laws of logic, which are just concepts but exist universally. It's the foundation of mathematics. Math doesn't have any physical expression, but yet these formulas exist somewhere, and the only place they could exist is in a mind. So we exist in the mind of God, and we share in that consciousness. A very interesting study, if anybody wants to do it. The Hebrew word for imagination, I think it's yeshta. Haven't done that in a while. The root word of that actually is potter. So if it goes back, I think it's yasta and yeshta. So the root word for imagination is potter, and of course God is the great potter. And it talks about forming things, So when God created man out of the clay, he was basically the role of the potter. And it comes back to the power of the imagination. And I jokingly spoke in one of my sessions that we live in a world of imagination. There's nothing that exists in this world that wasn't first imagined, right? Everything that you see, everything that's been designed, everything that's been made first came from the imagination. So it's a very interesting revelation to understand that we share the mind of God in a limited sense. Obviously, we have it's toned down. It's very low tone at this point. But we share in his mind, and when we use our imagination, we're actually connecting with the divine. It's a fun study. It's a very interesting thing to look at. So tell me your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. God bless, guys.